Hey there, my name's David. On this episode, I'll teach you how to manage cheat meals. First off, if you're not familiar with my weight loss journey, I've lost about 100 pounds total. 259 was my max, down to 159 was my lowest. Since then, though, I've been put on a bunch of muscle and stuff, so I weigh about 175 now. But for managing cheat meals, if you're standard American diet and you just eat burgers and fries and just like garbage food all day, then you just need progress. That's all you need is progress. So it might start off as the opposite, where you're eating a non-cheat meal. You're eating one healthy meal per day or a couple per week. And then maybe you get that flipped where you're eating 3 days a week have cheat meals and 4 days are healthy. And then you slowly want to progress that till you only have 1 day a week that is cheat meals. So 3 cheat meals in 1 day. You want to plan this out. Eventually, once you get it down to like 1 or 2 cheat meals a week and you plan exactly when they're going to happen, then you'll be a lot more successful, because then what you can do is incorporate really some extra exercise before that cheat meal to help buffer it. You can also say if you have a cheat meal on a Friday night, then for Friday at lunch, you can eat a big salad. So you're going to be reducing your calories earlier. You go for a hard run, an extra couple kilometers, or lift an extra, 5 or 10 sets or something at the gym. And then you can kind of help account for that. And you're not going to get so much of a, negative effect on your body from eating those cheat meals, or any at all. So, and then you slowly want to work that until, whatever's comfortable for you. For me personally, I have a cheat meal once every about 4 or 5 months. And that's kind of where I'm happy with it. And I think it's more just like missing out on, maybe some new like vegan burger or something that comes out, then I'll like the Beyond Burger. Like the thing's not healthy. It's totally processed and full of all sorts of crap. But, I had one because I want to taste what it tastes like. I'm just curious. So that's my cheat meal. But anything more than that, then I feel like it's saying something negative about myself that doesn't align with my values, my core values. So that's a whole other video I've talked about before, and I can go into more detail specifically, but you really have to align your core values with who you want to be successful losing weight. But as for cheat meals, you want to plan in the exercise, plan in exactly where those cheat meals will be. So if you have 2 or 3 a week, then say you'll be on dinner on Thursday night or whatever it is. And you can work in the extra exercise or have a healthier meal earlier on. And you also want to make sure you're not eating your cheat meal when you're completely like starving. You've been fasting for 20 hours and then you go to eat your cheat meal, because you'll just scarf that down. And then, if you're at a restaurant and you scarf down a burger and that's your cheat meal, then you might order another one because you're just so hungry. So it's best to have it, after you've consumed something. So maybe your strategy is to eat a salad before every cheat meal to help put in some fiber, or maybe like broccoli or something. If you steam broccoli before a cheat meal, would really fill your stomach. So maybe you don't even finish that cheat meal and you eat half of it the next day or whatever. That's another good strategy to do. The final point I'd like to make with cheat meals, and this is how I get around it. For me personally, I only eat a couple cheat meals per year. But what I've done is taken my favorite meals like pizza, and I've just created healthy versions of those foods. Now, I can't really buy a healthy pizza that I would, eat. So what I do is I just make my own. So I have, I get rid of all the oil. I don't have any cheese. There's no meat on it. But I just, and then plus I have this, unbelievable garden here that has all this unique stuff that you can't find anywhere else. So I can really pull in a lot of weird ingredients to create these really unique types of pizza. Like I got a bunch of purslane growing out here, or portulaca, if you ever had that. It's really spongy and dense and chewy. And so it doesn't taste like meat or anything, but it has that same chewiness to it. So if I had to put that on a pizza, it gives me a really chewy, and they're big discs like this. So it's almost like you have little meatballs on there. So you can put in like a sauce that's kind of designed for like pork or something with some tomato sauce or whatever, and your brain starts to just kind of like want to connect the dots that you're having like meatballs on your pizza. But then I can eat that whenever I want. So that's kind of basically how I have aligned my life, where I've just made these really delicious cheat meals, but at this point they're healthy, so I could eat them for every meal if I wanted to. So hopefully these tips help you on how to manage cheat meals. If you like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. Until the next one, have a great day.